Hi, I'm Marissa, and this is my cultural bag project. So I chose to use this bag right here. This bag is pretty heavily used by me. I use it for clinicals as I'm observing a lot in Metcalf and going to other schools to tutor and observe. So this bag gets dragged with me a lot of the time. And so I decided to choose this bag for my project since I use it every day. Before I chose the items in my bag, I kind of looked up a little bit more about cultural identity and how it's an identity or feeling of belonging to a group, and some of the things that make up someone's cultural identity is their nationality, ethnicity, religion, social class, their beliefs. And it's important to have a cultural identity and be aware of your cultural identity because it's where you feel like you belong. And so to begin, the first thing I put in my bag were these letters from 28 students that I worked with last semester in one of my clinicals in Champaign, Illinois. And I decided to include these letters because they symbolize why I want to become a teacher and symbolize the fact that I want to work with kids in the future. And they really mean a lot to me and reflect my goals as a future teacher. And the second thing I included is my high school graduation tassel. This symbolizes my passion for education and how I think it's very important for everyone to be educated and continuing their education and continuing to set goals and finding ways in which people want to grow. And that's really important to me, and it's just something that shapes my thinking and obviously why I'm in college, because I want to further my education and learn as much as I can in this lifetime, and hopefully a lot of us feel the same way. The third thing I am including is the sunscreen. This sunscreen symbolizes my family, and the way when I think about my family and togetherness and that sort of thing, I automatically think of summer, because summer is when I get to see most of my family, my extended family. I'm really close with my cousins and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles, and I'm able to spend a lot of time with them over the summer, and we like to hang out at my grandparents' lake house. And so when I think about family, I think about the summertime, and my family means the world to me, and they're a really big part of who I am. And the next thing I included is this Bible, and I included it because it symbolizes my faith, and I decided to include that part of me because it's a huge part of me, and it's how I make a lot of my decisions. It shapes my thinking. It shapes how I handle situations. So essentially, it's a huge part of who I am. And so that's why I decided to include that. And the next thing I decided to include was this breast cancer awareness band. One of my aunts was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then shortly after, my other aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer as well. So breast cancer is a really big thing in my family. It runs in my family, I should say, and it's really changed my mindset, and it's changed the way I think about a lot of things. It's really prioritized things in my life, particularly relationships that I highly value in my life. It really puts things into perspective and really shapes who I am and who I want to become as a person. And the last thing I decided to include was a camera, and this camera symbolizes tourism. Traveling is a really big motivator of mine and something that I hope to do a lot after I graduate. It's really important to me because I really have a drive to study different cultures and understand other cultures. I feel that as a pre-service teacher, I've been put in a lot of situations in which I have to be able to understand other cultures. And not only do I feel like it's an obligation, but I also have a genuine interest in doing so. So that's why I included that in my bag, and that's all the items that I included in my bag. So thanks.